powers to oppressed people, African power to an African people, and black power. What's good, man? It's your man Yanga. Somebody hook me up. I need a theme music. You know what I'm saying? But like you always hear me say, man, I give out that disclaimer. I'm something like Fred Flintstone when it comes to the computer thing. But now, man, let me go and get me a team together. I'm gonna get me a theme song and everything to get it cracking when I come on. Like a lot of my league mates and the cats I see on YouTube, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? Pre-debate rap, man. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I'm going in tonight. I'm going in. Got my boots laced, tight, war paint on, man. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna see my man, KOT. We're talking about did Dr. Martin Luther King and the Black Panther Party for self-defense want the same thing? This is what he and I are gonna be in the arena about. What he and I are gonna be getting our gladiator on about. Listen. This is keep it 21. Keep it 21 all the way adult. This has probably been one of the most baffling debates I've had to contemplate. This has had to be the most baffling debate I've had to contemplate. And I'll tell you why. I can't possibly think what avenue my man is going to take. I honestly can't. I can't think of what avenue my man is going to take outside of some of the obvious, but I'm sure if he has been doing his research, preparing himself for this debate, then I think that he would have even thought twice. Peace. The title, the debate title is, I assume you're talking about Shalama, is the debate title is, did Dr. Martin Luther King and the Black Panther Party fight for the same thing? Mellow, peace. So it's gonna be interesting. What's good, son?
What's good, Yanga? Oh man, I'm just feeling sorry. Oh, is my thing? Oh wait.
No, you was just. I didn't expect you to be that loud. You're good. You're good.
Oh, my bad. You don't. Okay, no background noise, right?
No. You're perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say this. I really want to say this, and it hurts my heart so bad. Damn, how do I say this, brother? KOT is gonna die a terrible death. And not only does that go for KOT, but that goes for Blue. That goes especially for Suave, if Suave even survives. That goes for Chris Harris. That goes for Domo. All these debaters have a misnomer. Even Taz, they have a misnomer of they misnomer of black nationalism.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys almost had a lesson tonight when Yang and I were about to school Taz, and I was stopped. Mm. And then it went off into some other stuff, and then Taz personal children and all that. It went in a direction. But y'all, I'm letting y'all know now. I want to let the SVDL know now. Y'all do not know what black nationalism is. Y'all gonna learn that. Y'all thought y'all had a number of what it is, and y'all were misled. I'm gonna just let you know now. Me and Yanga did not. We were on a leash. Would you agree to that, Yanga?
Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you, easy tread this road.
Okay, no problem.
Let's say this. It's gonna be some Domo. Jump on here, man. You're more than welcome.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's gonna be some. Hold on, let me turn my thing down. Man, it's gonna be some smoke.
Right.
It's coming. Now to talk about my debate tonight, because I have to predict myself for the victory. I gotta predict myself for the victory, right?
You're gonna get a cold victory too.
Yeah, man.
Cold, baby. It's gonna be cold.
I have to put my money on me. That's just where the confidence lies.
No,
However, however, I will say this: it's so the discussion is so slippery, and I have been racking my brain to try to figure
right.
what direction my man could possibly come.
Oh, we figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's no other place to go historically.
yeah.
And like I said, we are the only two black nationalists on YouTube that understands modern day black nationalism. But I'm gonna leave it at there because y'all gonna learn tonight because it's never been revealed. People have got inklings. They heard the word thrown around, just like they heard the word theocracy thrown around and this and that, and it plays a big part in that. But I'm here to say, yeah, he's going to die a terrible death tonight. He's
And
going
well,
to and Blue, you're going to have to retreat and come up with a whole nother talk. Because if you challenge black nationalism from Malcolm X's perspective and challenge somebody like Yanga, who is seasoned, you're going to die a terrible death, bro. And I like Blue. And I like KOT. I like these guys.
man, I got the right. You know what? You are my guy. I got the right brother on my panel, man. With that type of energy, I'm coming out like Action Jackson. I'm kicking all the ass and taking names. Now, real talk though, man. Like I said, I'm excited, especially coming on some of these things that I feel like are my personal forte. To go back to this one, I'm coming out swinging. I'm not going to play any games with KOT. This the playoffs.
No, even you can't even try to play games because he's gonna try to tie black nationalism. He's gonna try to tie in the whole thing with Martin Luther King. You can't do it. It cannot be done. Historically, now you might try to use or Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad. No, that's not going to work. You might try to use Kwame Ture and Martin Luther King. That's not going to work. We got you, KOT. We got you, baby. You're just going to have to come with the pimping talking, baby. Yanga, baby. Baby, Yanga. Yeah, you're going to have to come with the goddamn, Gil Scott-Heron? You're just going to have to come with your Gil Scott-Heron. And do the best that you can, KOT. But I promise you, you're going to die a terrible death, man. I don't know why cats feel like they can take on black nationalism. And Yanga and I, out of respect for another person's camp, we didn't get into it. Y'all thought we got into it and assumed that we took on you know what? Y'all just
have to
making a lot of assumptions. They're making a lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
And they're going to die a terrible death.
And we just
Domo, you better pay attention because Yang is coming for that. He's coming for you, bro. You better. It better not be no. See, I'm gonna tell you, Domo.
I appreciate it.
Domo's
let me sit back.
Christian black. Oh, I know. I figured all these guys out.
Let me say, Domo, you more than welcome to the panel, man. Any of the debaters are more than welcome to the panel, man. We're doing a brief pre-debate chat. I'm gonna sit back and let my man do some rapping. He's rapping now. He's a far better representative for me than I could be. Let me go to talk your stuff. Hey, Juju.
Yeah, just kick back and kick back. Okay. I got all these guys figured out. Yeah, Domo is a Christian nationalist who happens to be black. I got his card too. I've had this card. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even, man, that poor guy, he fell in the trap yesterday on Chris's show. He couldn't, like I said, niggas don't honor contracts. Okay? They don't honor contracts. And what is going to happen tonight is they're going to learn about contracts tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there were contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And there were checks that came with those contracts. And there's consequences if you break those contracts.
Absolutely.
But is anybody in SVDL ready for that? I don't think they're ready for that. I really don't think they're ready for that. They really, they want to talk about the art of debating and the 3-card Montes and who's the best at the 3-card Montes, who's more popular at 3-card Montes, Domo, Slav, Blue. Should I call them all out? I'm calling them all out. This ain't the views and opinion of black people does not reflect that of Yanga.
So you don't feel like, let me ask you this, because you're always going to keep it. So you feel like these guys are more, but what about their skills, son? We can't sleep on. So Domo has some skills.
I said they're good 3-card money players. They're very good 3-card money players. But when it comes to actual information, they're dog doo-doo. it's dog duty. Like that shit goddamn Domo came with on Chris's show. Oh man, that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he came with the 3-part mind. I just kicked back and listened and took notes, and I said, "Wow, okay." The dude didn't even realize there was a coup d'état, but you know that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have his day. He's gonna have his day. Because Yanga's gonna come in there smashing. He's gonna smash and take heads. He's taking heads off.
I'm coming at it.
Happen.
Yeah, man. I'm coming. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna claim that. I'm gonna claim that victory. You know, I always feel a little. I always feel a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to say this. I do have to say this and give me. You know, I always feel a little uncomfortable with a little bit of my roses before my actual victory. I appreciate the confidence because I have the same confidence.
I know how they're coming. They want everybody wants to attack black nationalism.
Mm-hmm.
Yang and Black Sun that came on the scene, you know, and they were brought through a camp and they were talking about black nationalism. No, we just said the word. We haven't even schooled y'all.
Yeah,
Taz got a little seasoning. You know, when you put a little, like you're boiling a soup and you might just put a little dash of salt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he got, and then the salt shaker was withdrew. So then we can't even say that was even black. The lesson.
Mm-hmm.
That lesson was cut.
He just got it. Yeah, he just got it. He just got a little taste.
He just got a little taste. Right.
Little taste. Yeah, he just got a little taste of that.
Right.
I think you're absolutely. Some of the things you're speaking about, I think you're absolutely right. I think that we are bringing an aspect and an awareness of what's up, Madon. We're bringing an aspect and an awareness of black nationalism that has been, forgotten.
Right.
Some of these young whippersnappers even have the audacity to call it old, which I don't. I've never understood that. How you go back, how you holler about black nationalism can be outdated, but they debate the Bibles and everything else. No, it can never be. Your roots can never be outdated. Your roots can never be outdated. Historical material, this lets us know that they don't understand. To me, anyway, I'm a revolutionary. I make no bones about being a revolutionary.
But they're not, Yanga. They are not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody, except me, you and I, there is nobody who is a revolutionary. If you're toting a Bible, you're damn sure not a goddamn revolutionary. What the fuck? If you are talking this Kemet bullshit, you are not a revolutionary. If you're talking Islam and talking about a theocracy, you're definitely not talking about revolutionary, okay? So I say that to say this. Being a revolutionary, it can never be outdated. There's revolutionaries going on every day in the world. That is world history. But of course, us being revolutionaries, we understand that. But see, you got all these people on SVDL living and, comfortably pooting and farting and playing PlayStation and thinking they, doing the 3-card Monty and saying Black Power and thinking that's the be all end all. That's not the be all end all, So, what up, Madon? What going there?
What's good, brother Madon?
Yo, what's popping? What's
cracking with you, man? What's good? What's good, man?
Man, same old soup just reheated, man. Laying low like a gator. You know how it go, kid.
Indeed. I appreciate you following through, man. Got that debate tonight. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the topic, man? What's your take on it? I'm being complete on the panel. I'm being objective. I don't have my feelings in it as a debater. I'm just listening. I'm rapping to you as just a league member right now. What's your whole take on the debate and the topic and shit?
What was the topic again?
The topic is: did Martin Luther King want or fight for the same? Did Martin Luther King and the Black Panther Party want and fight for the same thing?
Ooh, that's a good one, man. Shit. I would say yeah.
And
the reason I would say that because if you look at the common denominator, and then you also look at the root of the cause that they was fighting for, it was pretty much the same. To me, the difference come in between one was armed. Well, I can't say one was armed and one was not armed because the youth that was following Dr. King were armed. So that's a good one, man. I can see that going either way, man. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think they was on the same level, but I think the Panthers was just more vocal and more like fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Don, can you name one thing specific, not universal, but specific they could put on paper and saying, you know what, this is the same thing that we want with Dr. King? Is there something that you can point to and say on paper? Because I mean, yeah, we all want to be free. We don't want to be beat up by cops. Those are universal. And I
Okay.
feel like that is too basic.
I mean, well, I tell you what, dude. Well, I would tell you what separate the Black Panther Party to me from the King and his followers were the breakfast programs.
Well, not what's alike, but what did they have in common on paper?
Oh, what they had in common? Well, what the things that I can say that in common, you pretty much said they were universal. Most of the stuff that I think that they had in common, you said it was universal. So, to me, that was
it's risky. I think what has happened. Yeah, my bad. What has happened though? Like, and I'm not gonna say too much, son. I'm gonna turn it back over to you because I'm not gonna give it to Bay. This is exactly what I think KOT is gonna do. What has happened, unfortunately, in our liberation struggle is it has become trivialized. It's become oversimplified. You know what I'm saying? That is such a simplistic version. That lets me know that the integrationists, the assimilatists, they did a thorough job, even in the education process. No, real shit. In the education, because revolutionaries are lumped in with assimilationists, are lumped in with integrationists. I mean, it's the damnedest thing. You know what I'm saying?
I can make the argument for Bob Avakian, and I can say for Weather Undergrounds. I mean, they want basic rights too. So why?
I mean, it's like, look. You use eggs to make a cake, right?
Right.
You use eggs to make a fucking omelet. They're still two different damn things. I mean, there may be some basic ingredients. There may be some things that look similar. But, Madonna, you and I had this debate. I think similarities when we were talking about colonialism and integration.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. You know, so there are some things that may look similar. But when challenged, when scrutinized, it's not anything that he brings is not going to be able to hold up to being the same thing that the Black Panther Party wanted in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't care where he goes, even if he wants to go to race. Take it to the race thing. I'm going to beat that to hell too. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere that he's going to. Revolution is not separatism. Determination is no way integration. No way. That's as clear-cut an argument as this is.
Right. It's
just. I mean, and to me, I think the Black Panther Party, they didn't have a choice but to integrate at that particular time, unless they was gonna move back to Africa.
Well,
but other than
integration had all. See, we got to understand something though. Integration had already happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like they were fighting anti-integration. They're fighting separation at this point because Dr. King's got what he wanted. Black Panther Party was founded in 1966. Dr. King got his laws, his shit signed into fruition 1964, 1965.
Facts.
Right, but at the same time, when you look at to me, I listened to a lot of King speeches that wasn't mainstream, and a lot of the things that King talked about, a lot of things didn't get passed and it still ain't happened. Like when he was talking about how foreigners and immigrants can come over here and get all this land and get all these grants and this money, and then you look at the native Negro that's been here since the inception of time, he gets shit. You know what I mean? And I think there's certain things, but I can definitely see how you can make an argument when debate.
King gave his rights away. That's the difference between him and the Panther Party. The Panther Party didn't want to be subjugated to national laws. King, for all his crying afterwards, could say, when they say you wanted equality, you wanted this, we gave you that. Because you didn't get the results you thought it was going to get, that's on you. That's buyer's remorse. That's what that shit is called. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the Panther parties never fell for that trick. They never said, we don't even want to be subjugated. We're saying that, you know what? I'm giving too much of my debate away. I'm giving too much of it.
You might want to stop the press.
Hands down. There's no way. There's nowhere you can go with it. Because it's a question of ideology and methodology. It's not a question of sentiment. It's not a question of emotions.
Right.
When you're dealing with the nationalists, like we talk about, son, how many times do we tell them, man, this shit is objective, man. Leave your emotions at home, pimping.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Cause like like my debate with Domo, a lot of people think I got an uphill battle, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. Yeah, what's the topic?
Yeah,
the topic is were Native Americans called black before Africa?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that. I remember that topic. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be
good, man. I mean, I know
he does a lot of 3-card money. He does a lot of 3-card money. So just watch him.
You know what though? I'm gonna say this for Domo. My heart kind of. Am I allowed to be sensitive now for a little? My heart kind of goes out to Domo. I kind of almost see, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I hope it isn't the case. I don't know if I see myself in a few. I'm wondering if because he get a lot of motherfuckers be at his head. You know what I'm saying? When he pop up on some shit, motherfuckers is gutted.
Oh yeah. See, I'm the same way, man.
You same way they be gutted for you?
Yeah, niggas be on my head, bro. I mean, you know what? But see, I always took the uphill battle debates, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and look at every debate I had, it was this. I felt like Tupac. I was against all odds. Right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them debates, man. A lot of people, said I won, but at that certain particular time, it was a bunch of janky shit going on. I called them the janky judges and all this shit. But I'm glad shit's changing, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause Domo been catching hell, but he ain't caught it like I caught it.
Okay, you had to pay those.
I'm the black woman hater. I'm a pimp. All this. I talk like a pimp. I'm like, goddamn. All I'm using is hip talk that brothers and sisters used to use in the 60s and
70s. Right. They come with you. You know what though? It comes with being good at what you do.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it comes. It comes with being good at what you do. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
shit, give him something.
But I think I got Domo on this one, man. I know he in the chat and I don't care, but I'm gonna still talk about a little stuff. But I'm just gonna reveal this one part.
Okay.
Well, I may not need to reveal that one part, But yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be a good debate because.
Give it to you. Feeling real good. You feeling good about it? I was saying, give us a teaser. You feeling good about it, Madonna?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good about it, man. Because what we got to realize is that mainstream academia has told us when it comes to the history of Africa, America, it's been told by mainstream media. The mainstream institution has been the one painting all the narratives that the majority of our people go by. But so my material is coming from those that was suppressed. The information was like, no, that's not allowed. We ain't gonna allow that. So that's the information I'm coming with from people that was on the ground, people that was conquistadors and all these different people, because I'm just gonna say this one thing. This one thing is to me is a dagger. Y'all remember what do y'all remember what the white people was called in Africa before it was Africa?
I've heard different things. It's not a Kibbalon.
Don't give away too much.
No. It ain't dealing with the name. It ain't dealing with how can I put this? It ain't dealing with the name Africa. It's more of the mentality or the what can I call it? The superstitions that they had about the continent.
Right. Okay.
Because if you can look, I'm just gonna say this one thing. If at one point in time, Africa was called the white man's graveyard.
Wow.
They were scared to even touch the soil. So that's gonna be one of my points, just to throw that out there, because I know Domo listening. But
well, let me just say this: there's gonna be a great upset in SVDL. Domo was supposed to leave with Chris and Anon. Chris and Anon were smart. They got the hell up out of here. Well, I will say Domo has heart. He has heart. And so, he was supposed to scram with them guys, but since you want to stick around, Domo, we're gonna plot a nice grave for you. A very nice grave for you. So with that being said, it's gonna be an upset, people. It's gonna
yeah, I'm definitely trying to give him that work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely give him that work, man. He's he's a paper tiger, Madon.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
shoot. I'm
yeah,
gonna shoot my shot, man, and see what
yeah.
a bullet hit. But I know it's an uphill battle. It's Domo. He's a fan favorite, judge favorite, all that good stuff. But
Mhm.
we're gonna see how everything fall in place, man.
Yeah. 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 It's gonna be, man, it's gonna be hot. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Like I've said I don't know, you can go back and check out Peace Angel. You can go check out my commissioner Angel, pardon self. You can go back, check out my interview on SVDL. And I was talking about the playoffs. I said there's going to be some wild shit happen.
Right.
People are going to pull rabbits out of the hats on that ass. I said it. What do you guys think about Holly and pro-black politics?
Oh, yo, man,
Yo,
I'm still tripping off that one. I thought
that
Pro Black
was
won that debate,
I.
but
You did.
uh,
I thought the judges called it right. I was just surprised to see. I mean, shit, she had brought her A game, and that's not just being sappy or no shit. I thought she,
yeah,
it
yeah, I
was
feel what you're saying. It was close. It was close, but I thought the homie Pro Black kind of made her bite her tongue on a whole bunch of things, shit. But
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
that was just my opinion. I want to judge.
yeah, yeah. What about yesterday's? Was that
Oh,
yesterday?
Lance and KT.
Lance
Yeah, man. See,
and
somebody
Grizzly.
got they be hating on me. They got me blocked. They been having me blocked, so I can't get in the chat room or nothing. They got me blocked like a motherfucker.
Oh
But
man,
Wow.
you
yeah, I've
need
been
to
blocked
acting
for so
up,
long.
man. Why you damn,
What's
bro?
up?
What you do? What you do?
Man, anytime I could type, somebody could be talking shit about me. As soon as Madonna say something, I'm timed out, blocked, all that. So I've been blocked for a long time in the chat. I ain't been able to chat through none of the debates, none of that. But
Man, you need
man,
to
it's
write a
me.
letter to the committee. Hey, we gonna make appeal to the commission, man. Hey,
No,
man,
I talked to
y'all
Solo. I don't know if I
review
I
Madon's
talked to him
case,
about it.
man.
I
Okay.
talked to Solo about it. I don't know if he
T-Duck,
forgot
T-Duck.
or what, man. But somebody definitely got the homie blocked. But
Okay.
I thought Lance won that debate, man.
Man, that thing was
T-Duck
tight,
came with it, but to
man.
me, what Lance brought, man, that was to me the way you look at slavery and the way Lance painted it and did all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was part of that to the reason why capitalism. Shit. Still to this day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was about the inception, the construction, the start of capitalism. We're not talking about when the colony gained its freedom and used the book or the philosophy of Adam Smith to create it. Yeah, he was talking about America. Unfortunately, because I let my little square partners look at it, he did not focus on the topic of the debate. The construction of capitalism
Oh.
started in Western Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See,
He did
I
not
was
see the
thinking.
premise. I could not vet his sources,
Hey,
because that's how I make my rebuttals. I look at your premise, I look at your sources, and then that's also where I get my questions from. So I didn't
Cause see,
have
now
none of you.
I was under the impression that y'all was talking about America.
Nah, it was the
Damn, bro.
construction of, and then you got the
Mm-hmm.
judge talking about. I'm talking about the 1600s. No, the 16th century is 501 to 1600. When you say
Yeah.
century, you're talking about the years prior. But it's just like, if I'm talking over the judges, like, man, and if he could modernize capitalism to it being in the 1800s, like, it wasn't until the 16th century that the Europeans got involved with the slave trade and capitalized. Before that, they was banking off the textile industry and exploiting Asia and South Asia. And then he's talking about exploitation leads to slavery. But that's not the only way to exploit. And this is a judge saying this. And then we have to look at again. Let's talk about slavery. Slavery is not free will. Free will is not freedom. So you can't participate in something that's made for free men in that capacity. You are to a detriment. It is by force. You are dealing in that situation. You do not have a stake. Like,
So
come
I
on
see,
now.
because I thought Lance was saying whether you doing it by force or recreationally or whatever, you still had a stake in it because you benefited from it. I thought that's the point I got from it.
Nah, see, that wasn't the debate. The debate was whether or
That was
not
the okie. That
they
was the
were
okie doke.
involved in its
Damn,
construction. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole different debate, and people took it hook,
damn.
line,
So
and
he
sinker.
he got me with the okie doke.
That's what I'm saying. The debate, if you break it down, the debate was about its construction. It wasn't about its progress in slavery. It was about the construction of it. Did black people have a part in the construction of capitalism? No, absolutely not. It was imposed on us.
Damn.
And
I
like
see
I
what you're saying.
said,
Damn.
Here's the crazy thing about the debates, though, because you could be absolutely right in your position, and this is not saying you, T Dizzle, but fail to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like I find myself in that position sometimes. Like even with this debate, here's a prime example. To really bring my point across, I had started doing the study and I looked up. My first premise was so fucking deep. You'd have thought it was like a damn. I was like, man, this is just too much. I couldn't even keep it within 10 minutes trying to bring everybody up to speed into exactly what I wanted to bring home. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a way that not only are you correct in your position, but that is digestible and that you make sure the people are brought up to speed on what you're talking about. I think my whole thing is, like you said, I think it was a thing of miscommunication. When you put it like that, clearly you make some hella
I said several times, big bro, that this is not a modernization of capitalism.
I heard you say it. I heard you
I
say
heard you say that. I heard you say that through the
conception.
course of the debate. I heard you say
Right.
that through the course of the debate.
And he was I did my best not to cuss or anything because I got that rubrics. He broke every rule in the rubrics they sent us. I'm trying to be on my best behavior because y'all know I could get ill with it. I get spunky as fuck. But I tried to be, I tried to play the game. You know what I'm saying? And look where it got me.
Hey man, that's why I say T-Duck, I always go in every debate and beat me, man. I know sometimes it might cost me points or whatever, but I feel you, King. That's one thing I
ain't called
learned.
that man out of name not one time, and it was, and I'm pausing, and I can't flow with my talk because when I talk, I'm a sailor. You're gonna get this shit, and that's what you get when you get with me. So it's like,
but see, I thought Solar said, I thought Solar.
Slow because I'm trying not to curse or say something offensive.
Yeah, but I thought Solar said you could curse. Because I thought Solar said you could curse, but not direct it at the person.
Rubric. You didn't get the rubric? They gave us a rubric for the playoffs.
Oh, well, damn, I got to go check that because I thought they were saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Because I thought they were saying, like, you could cuss, but not towards that person. Like, these bitches or these.
Rapid fire with the pertinent questions I was asking them. That's non secular. No explanation to this non secular. And it's just like, man, that shit was a little wild. But I know them new judges. I mean, shout out to them. They new judges. They just coming in. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot and so forth.
Yeah, that non secular shit is getting watered down.
I already knew I wasn't getting that. I already knew that judge was out the water when he said shalom. I was disappointed in the sword because he didn't even because he's misquoting me, and it's like, bruh, you saying shit I didn't say, like profusely. And even
I heard that 16. I heard that 1600, and when you was talking about the 16th century, though, I definitely heard that. I was like, oh,
shit. You know what, though? I'm gonna say this: if you listen, if I get knocked out, let me say this, man, for disclaimer, because it's like this. Look how hard we going, and these are first rounds. Nobody gonna be able to accept not winning that championship. Everybody got their eyes on the prize. We going this hard, getting knocked out in the first round. I've told myself I'll be at peace because as a rookie coming in, I'm pleased with my progress. I'm cool if they made it to the playoffs. I'm going to beat KOT, so at least I get to realize one of my challenges and challenging myself and having an opportunity to debate Blue. But can you imagine how cats are going to be when they get knocked out off in the division, when they get higher, deep off into the fucking bracket, we're gonna lose our minds, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to see T Duck and Swab go in it, man. You know,
But that's
I
the thing.
definitely
They
want
were
to see that.
spooked. They didn't.
Yeah, I
I
wanted
wanted
to
to
see that
see
too.
that.
I wanted to see
I
that
wanted
myself.
to see that shit.
I mean, T-Duck,
Now,
man, you
now,
fought
T-Duck,
your bro.
yeah,
Jeez, man.
you made some
Boy, you
good
did your
points, T-Duck.
fizzle.
Last time you said that Swab always comes up with bubblegum Mickey Mouse topics.
Swab in the house, Swab. You can hit the panel, man. Listen, ain't no beef with the debaters. You jump on everybody, keep it kosher. The same rules that applies to SDVL apply to my channel, man. Respect everyone. Give debaters their right. Except I'm a little more lenient than our judges. You can't talk about one another. We talk a little shit over here. But yo, if you're a debater, man, hit the panel, man. Come on, talk your shit and represent your game. But go
No
ahead.
doubt, no
Man, what
doubt.
did you say?
Shout out to me and Swab don't see eye to eye, but shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah, I said he could. Let him use it for a minute.
Yeah, so but you were saying, yeah, T Dizzle, I know I wanted to see y'all, boy. Shit.
But
I know I wanted to see y'all go at it.
the thing is, though, what my square partners told me is like, how can he change the debate to America when it's supposed to be about capitalism? He's talking about slavery within the colonies, and that
Can't you challenge?
No, it ain't no challenge in which one
That's
call it
right, playoffs. Yeah.
But
yeah.
the whole thing
Ain't no
is
challenge in the
basically
playoff. Okay.
He changed the whole direction of the debate. He was never on topic.
Damn.
Because he's talking about the modernization of capitalism in regards to its construction. Because I mean, no matter how you break it down, you want to pick one word out of the sentence to justify. I mean, out of the definition of something doesn't justify the direction of the debate and what's being asked. He never addressed that.
Well,
Because
that's gonna
look up.
definitely hurt him. Oh no, go ahead, Tito. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying you could do a quick Google search and see that capitalism was formed in the United Kingdom, and it was in the 16th century, not the 1600s, the 16th century. Right. Meaning 501 in the 1600. Like, it's just little stuff like that. And then you could also do a quick Google search, and you could see that the UK or Britain, which was the power, didn't get into the slave trade until the Atlantic slave trade, to which he was alluding to, like 1640 or something like that.
Right.
So it's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
I don't know. It just is what it is, and I still got y'all in it, so I got something to watch. You feel me?
Yeah, man, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
No doubt.
I'm trying to assassinate this nigga Domo, man.
Man, I already know you coming in. I'm coming in, man. Listen, I'm head hunting too. But win, lose, or draw, y'all keep your eyes on this playoff because this shit's going to be interesting. But you say you got now that thing, as confident as you're sounding, Madon, I think, and I told Domo that. For the record, I don't know exactly what show it's on, but it's on one of these shows. For the record, I said don't sleep on you, and you may have a rabbit in your hat. I think somebody said you ain't even got a hat, homie. But but nah, man, I told after debating you, because I'm gonna be honest, and I hope you don't take offense at this. When doing a little bit of my research, man, people had kind of undersold you to me. You know what I'm saying? I was talking around. I was like, so what kind of cat is this, Madon Kemet? What can I look for? And they're like, with your ability to articulate, you should be able to shit. I was surprised, bro. I was surprised. So, yeah, I would advise the same thing for Domo. Don't sleep on it. It's not no cakewalk. And as confident as you're sounding, then as bold as you're coming, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. And it wouldn't surprise me if you pull a rabbit out of your hat and shake the fucking game. So,
yeah, man, because I didn't debate Saturday, the 21st.
Okay.
But I done debated Domo twice, man. You know what I'm saying? And
right. Oh, you
the
have?
First debate, I feel like I won. But check it out. This was what's so crazy about me debating Domo. The first debate, every time I debate Domo, all my debates be fucking historical, or they got to get took down off the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? So they took down some of my debates. But check it right. But I done debated this nigga twice, right? The first time was about who's more brainwashed, black men or women. You know what I'm saying? Most people say I kicked his ass. I know I kicked his ass. Then the second debate was about has feminism played a part in black male female relationships? You know what I'm saying? And I
Oh, yeah, I
scraped
remember
him
that
up
one.
in there. And then you know what was so crazy about it? I brought out how in the most black community, Big Mama was running the house whether your granddaddy stayed there or not most of the time. I
Yeah.
was talking about Big Mama, but now look who's on the topic. You hear a lot of people talking about Big Mama now. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, hey man, Domo know what's up. That's why he halfway shook. I guarantee it.
Oh, he shook, bro. Trust me, he shook, bro. Y'all breaking them down, bro. It's a lot of these debaters that are overrated, really, really overrated, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's gonna be revealed. It's gonna be revealed.
And I'm
But
tired
yeah,
of people saying I'm not Domo Madon as a motherfucking womanizer, man. Check that debate when he whooped my ass. And
Yeah.
Madon brought it. I almost thought he was a simp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but
yeah.
you know me, I put on that cup that I put on that garment, man, in order to fit the situation.
Yeah.
Nah,
You know what I'm
Man.
saying,
sincere in
T-Duck?
that shit. You were sincere. But
Yeah, a
you
lot
know,
of shit I do be.
as a gentleman as well.
Oh, no doubt, King, no doubt. But you know, but it just been a bunch of propaganda about like T-Duck. Me and they've been doing me and T-Duck the same, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and T-Duck click. That's my homie, man, for sure. But niggas know, man, you know, in order to, they always talking down on a player like the homie Rapid Boat.
Madon, you a fucking bum.
There you
bro.
go. I knew I was gonna
I
bring
don't
him
even.
out. I
Here
was
you
waiting
don't
for
even
him to
know
come
what.
up. It worked. See how it worked, Yanga?
How you gonna start it with that?
That's what,
What's up,
yeah,
Domo? What's up, man?
good? What's
What's
good,
good,
man?
What
man?
Like,
up, Domo?
listen. This is what like this is all I gotta do right here. Madon,
Yo,
when was the first Native Americans called black and who called them black?
I'm gonna show you in that debate, man.
That's what you call ambush scholarship.
What
Because
you
he
mean
can't.
ambush?
He has no real reference. He gonna have to push some bullshit.
Mm.
How?
That's why he can't just say right now. He can't even. Madon is already documented as saying that there's no instances of people in the African continent being called black. They was always called by who they were and what they was. But we can go BC, nigga. Herodotus talking about the Ethiopians, because remember, before the continent was called Africa, it was called what? Ethiopia. What does
Why?
Ethiopia
Okay, so
mean? Well, hold on, because you said you gonna save yours for the debate. I can pull mine out now, and I know you're not gonna be able to fuck with me.
I can already dispute that Ethiopian crap.
So, but hold on. So you telling me? So can you tell me the name of the continent before it was called Ethiopia?
It had a bunch of names, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. Do
how
y'all
you?
see the
Cause
difference?
check this out.
Do
Now
y'all see
check
a
this out.
difference? And now, hold on, no. You're not gonna interrupt to say that they got a bunch of names. You either gonna say it was called, or you're gonna sit back and you're gonna learn something. And because like you've been running your mouth and you've had the opportunity
It
to say
wasn't.
what
It was
you've had the opportunity.
the whole of Africa was never called Ethiopia.
According to who?
According to history.
According to history.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Do y'all see what I'm? Do y'all see what we dealing with? I can actually give sources. I named Herodotus, for example. This nigga says according to history. This is why I said he's a bum, Yanga. Like he ain't really like he's not about to.
All right. Do you
He's
know?
not.
Do you know what? Okay. Do
He
you
said
know what the ancient?
conquistadors.
Hold on.
He said, hold
Hold
on,
on.
no.
What did
Hold
that?
on.
Hold on,
Don't
bro.
ask me shit. Don't
What
ask me
did the
shit.
ancient Egyptians call? What did the ancient Egyptians call so-called Ethiopia?
Y'all remember y'all remember that he called them conquistadors, right? He talked about the conquistadors. And what did they call? What did they call Native Americans?
Black.
They
call them black.
When did the conquistadors come?
Some came around the 1200. Some came around the 1400.
1400. Who came in the 1200s? Who led that expedition?
I'll show you that. I got the information.
No, bro. That should be the knowledge. Period. That shouldn't have to be a
What
trick.
you mean, bro? That's part of my premise. That's part of my premise.
Okay, then stop talking, bro. Listen, hold on, time out. Then stop talking, because I can talk about facts. I don't need to hide or disguise shit to beat niggas. So when niggas is running around talking about who overrated, now y'all see the difference between who really do this and who be running their mouth. I told niggas since I came to this motherfucker.
I'm a wise gentleman.
Listen. I told niggas since I've been in this motherfucker. You can question me about everything I'm going to say in the debate. If you want to know whatever you want to know about my argument,
who came up with the word black?
Hold on. It's Germanic. The roots of the term black are Germanic, sir.
You sure about that?
How much you want to bet, nigga? You don't even know the etymology of the shit. That's why you're not fucking with me, bro.
I got all the etymology.
Somebody has an echo.
Yeah, you got an echo.
Hold on. That might be my shit.
Yeah,
do y'all see how? Hold on, because I'm plugging up my headphones. I'm plugging my headphones back up now. But do y'all see how? Again, he can ask me questions and I'll give a direct answer. I ask him something, he either gonna give a general answer or he gonna say wait to the debate.
Bro, I just gave you the answer about Ethiopia.
Bro, no, I asked you who led the conquistadors to the Americas in the 1200s.
That's part of my premise.
Cortez.
No, it was somebody before Cortez.
You see what I'm saying? And hold on. And what term did they use to refer? Did they call them like black? Did they straight up say black? Did you saying the conquistadors used the term black? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
The dude before Cortez got in trouble.
Bro, hold on. You're saying that the conquistadors, the Spanish, Latin speakers, use the word black. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, some of them. Some of them use Negro, some of them use black. But see, I'm gonna kill you on that argument because do you know Negro or Negra had multiple meanings? Do you know they had multiple meanings?
Hold on. I'm asking. Hold on. Are you saying that during the 1200s, conquistadors, Latin speakers were using the term black? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep. Some of them. Yep.
Some of them. What do you mean? Some of them? Either we're Latin.
Yeah, because what you got to understand is each conquistador wasn't from the same place.
Interesting.
Okay. So where were the conquistadors coming from?
Some was coming from Spain and Portugal, but they wasn't raised in Spain and Portugal. Some of them was raised in different countries.
Right.
Cuba,
so what you're saying,
and the colonies.
Hold on. And what language? So you're saying that they came from different countries, but operating as a conquistador, they used their native tongue and not the language that they was operating under.
Yeah, they use multiple languages. Some of them spoke multiple languages.
So what you're saying, Madonna, they were kind of like the UN of their time.
And this is what y'all saying is gonna be an upset. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm just giving you light information, man. I'm not revealing all my hands. I'm just giving you light information,
bro. You're not giving
what you mean, bro? I just gave you how a lot of them conquistadors, when you look at their background, even though they was in Spain, a lot of them was not from Spain, bro.
So a lot of them were mercenaries. So some were from England, Belgium, different parts of Europe.
Exactly.
Right, because Spain.
Hold on. And we're saying that this is what they was doing. No, because you interjecting in some shit that you ain't even involved.
But I'm trying to no. But listen.
Hold on.
Let me gab.
In the 1200s, mercenaries from Belgium were traveling with the conquistadors.
You can do that with somebody else.
Bro, hold on, because you interjecting yourself in the conversation that ain't even required. do not need it. So
I had a
what?
question from Madonna.
What? So what? I'm still talking. So what? No, I don't care if you had a
So
question.
what? I got a question from Madonna.
We still talking.
I got a question from Madonna.
So wait.
I got a question from Madonna.
Hold on to that question. I'm talking to Madonna. Hold on to that question. So like I was saying, you're saying that in the 1200s there were mercenaries from Belgium traveling to the Americas with the conquistadors. That's what you're saying?
I didn't say Belgium. I said different countries.
So where did the mercenaries come from?
Different countries across
like what?
Europe,
Name one
Africa, all kind of places.
Hold on. Spain is Europe, bro. So like, so we talking about who like, for example, which speakers would have came with the conquistadors using the term black. So you saying, okay, some of them would have said Negro, right? Because that's using the Latin phrase for what we know black to mean. Okay, but you saying some
to a
of
degree, because black.
So hold on. Let me finish the question. So you're saying that there was some Latin speakers that used the Latin cognates for black, like Negro, but you're saying that there were some conquistadors that came from other countries that would use the term black. What countries would those mercenaries had come from that would be using the term black?
Parts of North Africa, parts of what we call I would say Europe, North Europe, South Europe, and a couple other countries as well.
Those aren't, bro. Hold on. I said what countries? You said Northern Africa. That's not naming a country. But the reason why I'm asking what country is because then we have an understanding of what language. You saying that mercenaries from Northern Africa, like Northern Africans, were traveling as conquistadors in the 1200s to America, and the people that these Northern Africans were encountering, they were calling those people black. That's what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And what language were these Northern African people speaking?
Multiple languages. I'm gonna show you in the debate, man. I'm gonna show you. It's on record. I'm not pulling it out my ass. I got the books. My nigga.
No, you don't.
See, I got books. I don't need Google and all that. I got books.
Name one. Hold on. I got a question now. Madonna, so what you're saying?
Hold on. Name one of the books. Name one of the books you got.
I name one of the books because I'm gonna send it in my premise. One of the books is Three Conquistadors.
You said Three Conquistadors?
Yeah, you can look at it. You can Google it right now. It's called The Three Conquistadors. That's one of the books.
And what time period does this Three Conquistadors book talk about?
It goes. I think it goes up to like the early 1300s, maybe a little earlier than that. But I got multiple books, man. I'm bringing multiple books. But you can look up that book. It's called The Three Conquistadors. I got it in my premise when I sent it. It's in there. You'll see it in there. I'm naming the books I'll be using.
All right. So, Madonna, I got a question.
Yo.
So, based on what you're saying, because Spain was a empire at the time, they've hired different mercenaries. So that would be England, where they speak English. So different parts where, like you said, multiple language. So I hear what you're saying. So just got to give them the book source, because I clearly understand what you're saying about the conquistadors speaking multiple languages. That's not hard to understand.
Right. And like, I mean, I'm saying, I don't care. I'll go ahead and say some of this shit, but
no, don't say whatever you come with.
But check it. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this little part. I'm gonna say it during the debate as well. So it ain't no thing. What we gotta realize is that the viewpoint. Yeah, The Three Conquistadors. That's the name of the book. It's by what's his name? I'm not in the crib right now. It's by I don't know. You look it up, man. You'll see the book. It's like a little green book. I'm trying to think what it got on the front. I think it might have Cortez or somebody on the front, or some boats or something. But what we gotta realize is that how these people saw these people, and I'm just gonna say that.
Right.
How these people saw these people. That don't mean shit, bro. I'm about to kick your ass.
It does mean something, man, because we gotta understand what the definition of black meant. We gotta understand what the definition of black meant back then. You see?
Yeah, that shit is gonna be good, man. That shit is gonna be good.
What was the definition of black back then, Madonna?
It had multiple definitions. What's up, black son? I'm telling you, Domo.
So what definition?
Hold on. I'm talking now. Madonna.
What's up?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Madonna.
Keep saying, bro, hold on.
Keep talking, dude, like a goddamn bitch, dude. Go ahead, man. Hey, Bernard.
Oh man, we got
disrespect. Hammer this bitch during the rapid fire because you already know he can't fucking do it.
You ain't gotta do it like that, black son. You gotta do it like that. Come on,
man, this thing, Domo. How's it feel to be one of the most, probably one of the most sought after, hated cats in the league? How's that shit feel?
Man, it's not, bro. Like I said, I've been telling these niggas me being on YouTube doing this debate shit is like when niggas from the league be just be fucking around at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this shit since I was before I was an adult. Debate has been my life since 2006. Actually 2004, excuse me. Like, the fuck is niggas talking about? I've done this on a much higher, I mean, not even to be on no bullshit. I could have came to this league and said that I with my expertise, I can judge. Niggas is constantly saying,
why didn't you?
Because I like to set the standard. Fuck coming to the league thinking I'm above niggas. No, I'm gonna come as a peer and show niggas how it's done. I'm not gonna just tell niggas. I'm gonna show niggas. And so while the niggas that sit around,
niggas, why you showing me that questions and shit? That's
let me ask you this. Outside of me. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this outside of me, of course. Who in the league do you think would give you some issues? If anybody called you sweat the sea, outside of me, who do you think it would be? Who would be the least you want to really?
Nobody.
Damn.
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Like even this season, man. This season, my power ranking was 10 points higher than everybody else's. Then actually the next highest person. 10 points. I averaged a 145. That was my norm. Niggas was hoping to get up into the 140s. Last season, bro, like when I was like, I'm dead at, like I'm taking this super fucking serious. Nobody even got close. I took everything. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's really like when you got niggas that's why I keep telling niggas the issue with the league is about talent. When we talk about growing the league, we gotta in order for the league to grow and in order for it to become, you know what I'm saying, bigger than what it is now, we gotta have better talent. The problem with the talent is that niggas think that they already know everything. Niggas think that they are like, you got suck ass
like you. You think you know everything. You don't know fucking shit. You do a 3-card money ass nigga. You a 3-card money ass nigga.
You a cheerleader on the sideline.
Nigga, you gonna get smoked. You know you gonna get smoked, right? You know you gonna get smoked.
You're a cheerleader on the sideline.
You gonna get smoked, bro.
Nobody even take you serious. I thought you was suing the league. Why do you even give a fuck? I thought you was suing niggas. What happened to that? Why you give a fuck? You are
nigga, you gonna get smoked. You gonna get smoked. You gonna fucking lose this shit, and you in your feelings about it. You in your feelings about it. You gonna get smoked, and you in your feelings about it. I'm just kicking back. I'm kicking back. You gonna get smoked. You gonna get smoked. You gonna get smoked, bro. You gonna get smoked there, son. This nigga here talking about the gym.
This is why you're cheerleading. This is why you're cheerleading, not in the league itself.
Nigga,
This is why you're cheerleading and not in the league. Just saying.
Nigga, you in your feelings right now. You in your
But
feelings.
nothing has
You in
nobody.
your feelings.
This
Nobody,
is
nobody. Nigga, I'm not the one who lives in an apartment, dumbass nigga.
this
You
is
better
go.
fuck on with that
already
goddamn
moved,
shit,
you've
nigga.
already moved past you, bro.
Shit.
You are nothing has
Nigga,
nobody.
get yourself a house. Get your own
This is-
business, nigga. Get your own business, nigga.
I can tell you this. Listen, if this is just from cats going at it, and not even in the league, man, you already know what you think it's gonna be like. What do you think, though? I had him on earlier, and we were talking, and I was saying, man, you see all the tension. You see my man, even T Dizzle, he's taking that L pretty hard. What do you think it's gonna be like when cats start dropping off later on down or deep in the playoff? You think we're gonna be able to handle it, or you think people are gonna be losing their minds?
I mean, it come with the territory. Like a lot of niggas, like I think a lot of the niggas that's left, if they was gonna quit, they was already gonna quit. A lot like niggas that's, you know what I'm saying. I mean, really, because like a lot of these niggas is in the playoffs because of like, you know, so we can have a playoff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's really just a matter of I think the niggas that's here and that's competing are doing it because they just fuck with the shit. You know what I mean? Because like Madonna, for example, that nigga ain't had a lot of success. Madonna ain't never been seen as a top nothing in the league, but Madonna do his debates. Madonna show
that's
up.
because of the janky ass judges.
That's the difference, though, right? That's the difference, though. The niggas that quit say that, and the niggas that and like that. That's just that's the problem with talent, because these niggas will tell you, even though like let's be honest, Madonna hasn't invested any time in understanding the art of debate. He's invested no time in actually kind of like understanding argument formulation, understanding how arguments interact with each other, the pieces of an argument. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So when he says that the judges are janky, like that statement has no credibility because he don't give a like he put no effort into understanding the craft.
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying that he's
Okay,
right.
now you know how it does, because even when this year, when niggas was in their feelings, because niggas was on different nigga panels and nigga doing debate, nigga giving a nigga 4s and 5s based off not the performance or what I was doing in the debate, but based on some outside shit. So that's the shit I'm saying. Even Solar saw the shit. So this shit is validated.
Really a 4 and a 5, bro. Like for real. Like I mean, to be honest, like and let's just keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that led to Yara distancing himself from the league and Solar being like, all right, we got to move on, is we had some debater judge meetings, right, when shit was going crazy, and they trying to calm shit down. We had meetings to be like how what do we need to do as debaters? What do we need as like some of the more prominent debaters, as the judges? How do we need to work together to keep shit cool, right? So niggas ain't on panels cussing each other out and all this other shit. You feel? A part of it was we were having conversations about raising the integrity of like of how we present ourselves, like the quality of the argumentation and that type of shit. And one point of contention was like the Madonna debate that him and I had, when he showed like pictures with women with semen on their face and shit, trying to say that this is an example of being brainwashed. Now, the point that the point that needs to be understood is that is from a debate standpoint, that's anti-intellectual, right? That's more demeaning and disrespectful.
Bro, that was at a time when the league was raw, man. Come on, Domo.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I'm gonna have to switch ball, but go ahead.
But the point, and right, I give you that, right? Like you saying how he's saying that it was at a time when the league is raw. If you understand that this was at a time when the league was raw, then we should now be able to look back at that debate and say that's not a good example of what the league represents. You know what I'm saying? We getting better than that. We getting better from that. But Madonna came on here and told you that in that debate he whooped my ass. And this was the conversation, and this was the debate where niggas is saying, bro, you think that it's acceptable and you think that is appropriate for you to show pictures with women with semen on their face to say this is an example of women being brainwashed. Nah, that's not appropriate. That's not acceptable. You feel me? And then when you got niggas that's willing to say that, yes, people should be able to do that, then it's like that's when we gotta separate. That's when you no longer useful for the league.
Now, Juju made a good point. She said one debater is not going to cause her to stop watching the debate. So that's a very good point, Juju. Very good point. So yeah, I hear what Domo's saying about integrity and this and that and the other. But I mean, if you're invested in the debates, it's not going to stop. So I hear what you're saying. You're trying to, I guess, correct Madon and his approach, but it's like, I mean, everybody has their own style there, Domo.
That's not a question of style.
What's going on, Swab? We see you down there.
Shout out to Yanga, man. I ain't gonna stop the flow. Go ahead, big dog. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. That's not a question of style, bro. Like even Madon can look back and say, that was a little raw. You know what I'm saying? That's not like debate as an activity. It should give us like there are legitimate arguments to be made from his position. I'll give you that. Showing a woman with semen on her face is not a legitimate way to make that argument. Like if we talking about like brainwashing, it's other you can describe like okay, we talking about sexual promiscuity, right? Madon is saying that he got a problem with how women with the way that women are embracing certain aspects of promiscuity that are demeaning to black people, right? You can say that. Make that argument. Show the research. You feel me? Show your literature. Show the books that you read and all that other the shit that you talking about today. But showing a picture with a woman on her face, with semen on her face, that's like that.
Let me ask this then. Let me ask this because let's bring it more up to date. What are some? I actually like the judges now. The changes that the league have undergone now. The judges, the team. Now, here's a question I do have though. Them not using the commentary cards, is that common during all playoffs, or is this a new feature that's added? Or because I like the commentary cards, it helps me tighten up my debate game. Is this just during playoffs?
What you mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the commentary just got added to the judges this season anyway.
Hold on. You talking about like Solar saying, "Hey, judges, chill on that shit."
The cards after the season. Remember, we were debating, and they would say like the premise was cool, but it wasn't. It gives me a little insight into the judges. Like we got one judge, I forget the brother's name, who he is not going to play the clowning. He takes off points for what's he call it, poor sportsman conduct or some shit. That judge doesn't play. He's like, oh, you were talking about him taking a point. So the commentary cards gives us insight into the judges and shit, even though we don't necessarily know who's judging.
They've been doing that all season though.
Okay.
Yeah, when we was doing post debate shows, like going over the scores, we would read the commentary from the judges. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, that's the regular season and in the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I do think though. I mean, yeah, like shit. Shit. We working with who we got right now, and I appreciate the motherfuckers that's, what I'm saying, that's still willing to do the shit, even with motherfuckers that's always gonna say it's the judge's fault.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, man, but Madon isn't there, man, bro. I really don't even see how niggas is too impressed by the bullshit. Like I said, I can tell you for sure that the argument that he making about the conquistadors right now is not going to be what he's saying in the debate. Because when he got to show evidence of what he's actually saying.
Now I will ask this question, because I notice how you'll go on different panels and you like to critique others, but do you let yourself like to be critiqued, or is that a no-go for you?
I mean, it depends.
I mean, I look at it as a strategy to cause a shroud of gloom to put over a person, and therefore.
Bro, I don't have to. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion, sir.
No, I know, but like I get.
So no, because I'm saying
what you think that I'm doing, but no, I don't.
Right. But once you know what I'm saying,
there's nothing strategic about that. I want niggas to be better.
because you're doing quite often. That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah. So I mean, because in real life, I coach debate.
Okay, I hear you.
So it's a habit that when I hear things that can be better, when I hear things that can be improved upon, I'm not no yes man ass nigga. I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna sit around and just say great debate every time if I know niggas can.
And I can understand that in the like building up to the playoffs, like when we're doing the scores and the judges are given, but
that's the only reason why I'm here, bro.
Okay, but in the playoffs,
I'm not here like bro. Like understand me. My personal success in this debate league is really insignificant compared to what I want this debate league to become. That's so the idea that I'm trying to do like whether or not I win the championship or whether I don't, I want to contribute to this black debate platform becoming more prominent on YouTube. So like all like these little games that everybody else play.
Getting a little feedback from somebody.
The games that everybody else play, I really don't give a fuck about. I'm really not like, nah. Like I mean, winning the championship would be dope. You feel me? I feel like I have all the everything needed to do it. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But at the end of the day, my involvement with the league isn't dependent upon whether or not I'm the champion. And for me, that's more that mean more than any like anybody else, because like I said, like I being told that I lost that I lost to anybody on, you know what I'm saying, that like on YouTube, you feel me? Like I've already shown that I can eat that. And like I said, I do this in real life. It's a hobby for everybody else. This is like motherfuckers, this is like shit niggas do, you know what I'm saying, have fun. This is meaningful to me.
So when you say real life, I mean, what were you like coaching at a college? What are you doing like exactly in real life?
I coached high school and college. I had my own coaching and training program.
Okay.
So I taught students in college and I taught students in high school across the country as a satellite coach. My best friends are directors at debate programs. My co-host Toya is the director of debate at Cal State Fullerton. My other co-host George Lee is the director of debate at the University of Oklahoma.
Shout out to the Chop It Up Show. Shout out to the Chop It Up Show.
Shout out to Commissioner Angel too. Jumped on the panel. What's good, sister?
What up, Angel?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Yanga. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
The energy might be a little bit off, and I am so sorry if I'm playing a part in throwing your energy off. That's the last thing I want to happen tonight before your debate.
It's okay. You guys only have about 10 more minutes before I shut down anyway. So
absolutely. I'm surprised you're doing this. Yeah, I just wanted to come up because it sounded like it was a little bit of building going on, like with the stuff Domo was saying. And there was some stuff that T-Duck was saying in the chat. And it's kind of hard when you have a lot to say and you want to speak those words. So Brother T-Duck, if you want to come up, and address it, like you were saying that you disagree with, I don't remember if you were saying my vision or the logic. And you said that it seems to be like executive decisions and seclusion. So what my question was to you is, did you see that stream that I did? And if so, is that what you got from that? That it was all executive decisions and the debaters would be secluded? That's my question, brother.
Hey, man, hit the link, jump on up. Anytime anyone affords you the opportunity to address your grievances in a communal fashion, I am a big proponent, big advocate of that type of shit. T Dizzle, hit the link, come on up and address the commissioner. That's cool.
To be honest, Angel, don't. Angel.
Say it,
T-Duck is one of them niggas. T-Duck is one of them niggas that you do not waste your time taking.
I don't think none of us deserve your time. Like,
but see, this is the thing, Brother Domo. So this is the thing. I hear what you're saying, and I've watched, but I'm not trying to do that. Like, I have to give an opportunity myself. Like, I have to be proven wrong. because if there has to be executive decisions for the better of the league, there will be. But the last thing I want is anybody that's like here and sticking in here right now before we continue to build to feel like that they're not, you know, that they don't have a voice. And I can tell by, you know, what he or anyone else says if it's legitimate. So I just want to get a brother the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right, sister. Don't listen to Domo.
I mean, listen.
Yeah,
Domo. I'm never gonna tell somebody to dismiss their compassion. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate people that have compassion because I'm the type of nigga that my shit run out quick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We got my man actually jumped on.
Take the cape off.
Dizzle, what's good, brother?
All is well, bro. I can't call it hanging like snot, banging like essays.
Okay, you always got the flies ass sayings though.
You do. That's the Kelly.
Miss Angel, Miss Commissioner Ed.
Oh Lord.
Please don't.
Sorry, that wasn't meant to you, brother T Duck. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sir.
I hate when people, you know, fortune tell when I'm talking. And I appreciate you trying to get clarification so that it's out there and can't nobody interpret what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, first and foremost. But what I'm saying, we need a more democratic stance when we do things. And we need the yin with the yang. We can't just have it one way, because then it becomes what is it called? It's high-minded. What is that called? What's the YouTube term? Domo, wake the fuck up. What's that term? High. What do I call it? Inner cell, splitter cell. When it's just one type of thinking.
Vacuum or something? Well, I don't know.
They don't call it a vacuum. It's a unique term that they use on YouTube. A something chamber.
Yeah, echo chamber. Echo chamber. Yeah, I mean all kind of phrases on here. These guys got all the sayings.
All right, so we don't want it to become an echo chamber. So what happened this season? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. A lot of people left. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, these divestors come in here. You know what I'm saying? People chose to
hang
out.
On the T Duck. Hold up, because the last thing I want to do, brother, is interrupt when I want you to speak. But are we talking about SVDL or other channels?
No, we're talking about SVDL.
Okay, so who's the divestor? Who's the divestor on SVDL? Because we're talking about the debaters.
Moonflower,
like they have a
Moonflower, not a debater.
Hang on, brother Suave, because see, when everybody does that, it's hard to address. So right now, brother, what I thought we were talking about based off of what you were saying in the chat is the equity of the debaters that are here and that we want to stay and we want to build with. And the first thing you said, brother, was divestors. So my question to you is, who is a debater that's a divestor that's detracting you from feeling equitable?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to properly articulate that without what I said. What I said is I was going to give a timeline of what happened in season 4 to give some type of clarity to like moving forward and the mistakes I've seen and how we could fix it. But we'll leave that alone because I mean I don't want to take up your time. Let's get to the point. So the whole thing is it has to be more democratic. We have to understand that there are different types of personalities, and it might be that you don't like that personality, but there are people out there that like that personality, whether they're liking it or overtly liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need all those personalities to capture all those demographics. Everybody has an audience. But see,
so what I'm sorry, brother, because I don't know when you're taking a pause. So my question, I guess, well, I'm gonna speak to what you're saying, but there's a question in that. So what I would say is early seasons, it was much more of a monolith. It was heavily religious, and a lot of people thought the same. Do you believe that you're not seeing that we're looking at different personalities now? Do you think that there are people here that, and I don't know when you said I don't like, if you just meant in general, do you see that there's a current debater that I have shown that I don't like, or have you seen us try to push an echo chamber?
I definitely not personalizing it. And it's not that you're trying to push an echo chamber. You're intolerable. like not you per se, but it's just the nature. Y'all not humanistic. Like everything, like to make the league better, let's get money. Let's do this, let's do that. That's not. We need a humanistic approach.
Okay, so
We
you're
gotta
so
be more about
so
the people.
so where's the let's get money thing coming from? Because those don't sound like words from you. Like when did I say let's get money? When did I say that?
The incentive, the cash debates and all that, and the that type of talk, when it should be just be about the people. Like
and you think that it can't be about the people and the wages, brother? It has to be one or the other?
I believe it has to be more humanistic because that's more sincere. That's more relationship minded.
If we think about the stream that I did, brother, I specifically remember you saying in the chat that you want to be valued for your time and paid fair wages. I would refer you back to that. 90% of the things that I talk about is valuing you, realizing that you put hard work in, wanting us to debate topics that affect us as Black people, wanting women, wanting people with different perspectives, all different ages. When we get the younger people in, pushing them, praising them in a sense. And then saying, after all your hard work, after showing loyalty, after us building a family and building this channel, we're going to give a cash prize to the person at the end. Now, money debates have been around. People have been doing money debates since before I got here. So the only thing that I'm bringing differently is the cash prize at the end. But what I'm also bringing, brother, is the opposite of an echo chamber. I'm bringing another voice. I'm bringing support to a man that has to make a living outside of this, that can't be on top of all of your grievances. And I come with experience where I know how to run businesses, and I think we can apply that here. I think that I have done nothing short of showing love for every single person that has been here, that has not slandered Solo. That's the exception. Slandered him. But anybody that's been here, I think that I've been trying, brother. I've been trying, and nobody's going to tell me I haven't been doing that. But if you don't see the vision now, I'm not going to give up yet. Like, I just got here. We got a lot of work to do. You know, after season 4 is over, it's going to be a lot of changes. It is. But we would be silly to say that we're not only going to build with those that's 100 for us. You can't build that way. And I think you know that, brother.
Wow. Listen, I'm going to let the commissioner have the last word on that. We're going to put a fork in it. I can't think of a better way to end it. I'm going to go get in my Zen thing. The debate's coming up. Check us out. Me and KOT, we're going at it about, did Martin Luther King and the Black Panther Party want the same thing? I'm in the negative. It's going to be good because the title is such that it could go either way. I'm going to bust his goddamn head. I'm just going to say it now. I'm trying to bust KOT's goddamn head. I love you, Blue. Dark Side, I'm trying to bust your goddamn head. Domo, I expect probably to see you in the championship. I'm going to try to bust your goddamn head, brother. I want to walk away with the championship. If not, then I am more than pleased with the success I've done with where I made it. Let me send all the debaters. Good luck in you guys' debates, man. This shit has been awesome. There's been wild cards. Look at the fucking Holly pro-black politics. Didn't see that coming. If I'd been a gambling man, I would have put my money with probably Blowback. We look at T Dizzle and Lance, awesome ass debate. It was so much fire. T Duck still fucking mad about that. Hey, Seduction. Peace, cuz. Thanks for the lookout. I'm about to get off. Jumped on. You jumped on a little late. But I want to say that. Shouts out to SVDL, the only motherfucking league. Yo, let's do it, man. Y'all tune in tonight. Check this shit out. And if I'm not sleepy, because y'all know I'm an old head, right? We might even get the after party crunk here at my thing, the post debate show. I don't want to. I'm one of those. I'm gonna tell myself break a leg. I don't want to so-called jinx myself, but I'm predicting the win for myself. So yeah, let's do the after party on my page, man. With that, I'm gonna leave everybody as I greeted everybody. That's all powers to oppressed people, African power to an African people, and Black power.